Namaste. Good evening, everyone. On day 5, let's begin with connecting with all the 5 elements of the nature. So make yourself comfortable in one posture, connected with the ground in whichever way, whether you are on a chair or some asana. Just feel the touch, feel the gravity, and where it is pulling you down, and merge yourself, part of yourself, with the earth element, the rasa of the earth element, the essence, the tattva is gandha, smell, the musk, smell of that musk, behind whom the musk deer keeps on moving. The earth, like a hiranya garbha, one who contains that fire, that golden light, which is within you, inside your body, in every cell. Maybe that's same as God's particle. Become stable in this posture with the earth. Make yourself firm, futile, the attitude of giving. And with this attitude of giving, with this attitude of Aishwarya, only when you have this attitude of Aishwarya, the sense of abundance, you can give with full of your heart. With every passing breath, enlarging like the earth, feeling that pull downward. May the earth be you. Just as we say, myself, earth, my elements, my energy, these are our elements. That's what you are. There is no my energy. That's me as energy, me as elements. Let's just connect with this one element today, the earth, spinning and revolving around the sun, the truth. And let us see with the cards with which we can also view our life around the truth, around the soul, the psychic being inside us. So for today, top is the base, and bottom is something which is going to uplift and enable it. And we would weave them, we would try to unite these two different parts of our being. Oh, and the first part of being is creative mind. That's Natmak Man. And as interestingly says, principle centered living. Visualize how your life and work can increasingly reflect alignment to your core values and principles. Just like the sun, if you can visualize and imagine the sun and the earth moving around through the symbols. Principle centered living. So, what is that principle which you hold dear? You. It might not be right now complete, it requires an help, and that help, that enabling, is coming with another interesting, which is very much needed if we are moving away from a materialistic life to the spiritual life and wants a right balance between leading a life on the earth with spiritual values and not materialistic capitalistic values or any such systemic values. And the card is from sensory enjoyment. And the card talks about the part of being is sensory enjoyment, and the card talks about sensory refinement. Be aware distinctly of all sensory stimuli present in your environment and its vibrational reactions triggered within you. Purify senses to be free from its compulsions and excesses. Two powerful cards. When they unite, definitely, many of the times we want to have follow healthy diet, eat nutritious food at the right time, but our senses are sometimes not refined and we indulge the surrounding, the people, and there's some reactions inside, the stimuli, different vibrations, and then we can't keep it pure. Or what you hear, that's what we speak. If you hear good words, we speak good words. If we hear bad and swear words, we speak those words. This is like on a very surface level. There is a lot of depth in this, that how every sensory stimuli present, so many sensory stimuli are present in our surrounding at every moment, and getting inside the body and getting the vibration level of it. So let us do the exercise and the prayer for this. So you can join your hands, or whichever way you like to pray, putting your hands on your heart, or just keeping alive, whichever way you feel comfortable for the prayer. So get your prayer posture. Bring a smile. The prayer is not always about asking something. It is about giving. And let's give this to the Mother Divine, to our Divine Mother, in her universal aspects as Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi, Mahakali, and Maheshwari. You can repeat after me in your head to Dear Mother, In my today's prayer, I would like to give a life which is centered around principles. Sometimes I'm conscious about them, and sometimes I'm not so conscious about the principles around which I am weaving my life and offering to you. My senses attracts me in 10 directions, but I know on being pure from my senses, I can live and offer more and more principle centered life at thy feet. When I visualize myself aligning with my core values and principles in every dimensions of life and work, I see that I can hold the purest of the senses, fully aware that what kind of a stimuli in words, in actions, in speech coming to me, in thoughts, have a power to reject them. I visualize not indulging myself in any of the senses, senses of knowledge or senses of action. There is a fine balance, just like on the earth, a fine firmness and a flexibility, soft at the core and hard on the surface, or where what is needed. The earth element has taught me this. One of the way I refine my senses is to pay attention to to remember to every senses the principle on which I want to lead and offer my life at thy feet. O sweet mother, accept my prayer. Grant me the power, the wisdom, the beauty which is needed to execute at its perfection as I unite my various parts of being around the truth center. Be with me, guide my steps so that I can align myself, my core values and principles around the truth center. And for that alignment, I now know that I need to keep on checking, keep on refining my senses, what I see, what I hear, what I smell, what I taste, what I touch, what I speak, what I held, where I move, what I digest and inject, and what I procreate. In all of this and the other senses, I continue to refine, continue to visualize myself as more and more pure element aligned with my core values and principles. Thank you, Divine Mother, for thy generous gifts and thy grace. Can be in this silence. Maybe some other prayer might be coming through you, and you might like to write it down or paint it, draw, sing, or dance, whichever way it wants to express through you. And something more coming. This is more from the mental space. So I'm trying to connect to other domain and a deeper domain and see whether it sustains and have a purity or not. The reflective questions are a part of prayer is around what is that something which stops me to align my core values and principles? How can I align my life and work more and more with my core values and principles? There is no rush to answer even then. Whenever you feel complete, you found your answer, you can silently exit from the meeting today. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time and continue our journey with InStrength InSight cards. Let us keep on uniting and keep on walking on the path of prayer. Thank you and Iti Shubham.